We're still on this train, baby. For those of you who don't know, we originally weren't going to continue with Pyre. I always call it Pyre in my head, but Pyre, it's Pyre. I wasn't planning on continuing, and then a lovely person, I do not know their name. Let me see if I can find the comment again. But they mentioned that we're about a third of the way through the game, and to not give up. Also, I asked you guys to vote in a post. If we don't, what's happening? And y'all said to continue on. Here we go. JALFD1, JALFD1 said, I don't know if you picked up on it, but the stuff Sandra said about if you intend to kill the Emperor implies that she was among those sent to kill Solomon Mur, those 800 plus years ago, and that's how she got banished into the crystal, I assumed. The book chapter you just read also mentioned that he was being attacked by the Sisters of the Ark. Also, as the game tells you, subsequent cycles get shorter, and it's part of one contiguous, I think they mean continuous story, rather than just repeatedly playing the game over and over, so I hope you'll continue. Just FYI, I'd estimate you're about a third of the way through the game at this point, give or take. So, we are continuing. That's what's happening. And y'all voted, the one person who voted to continue it as well, and not to switch back and forth between two games. So we are going to continue this. So, here we go. Also, streams, again, are going to be a bit weird, probably for a couple of months. Half of it is just I have no energy. The other half is this game makes me talk a lot. And I sometimes just don't have the energy to talk a whole bunch. So, here we go. Oh, it's the worm! Sir Gilman! So Gilman is shivering there after the Black Wagon's maiden voyage through the skies. The Master Eater, this knight is very, very slightly out of sorts is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Pamitha overhears and joins you. Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it he has yet to understand. Well, let's see, what's it like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion? Ah, those glorious murky waters, engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits and the like. Though this knight is now accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying's just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, but the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and you now have to fly, that's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some harp fledglings I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs, but you sense Sir Gilman is feeling better after the exchange. Hey, he gained a hope! Wish him well. Alright. There for them! Trophy earned! Initiate 20 different conversations in the Black Wagon. Cool. Oh, we got a pulley thing. Can I, like, pull it? No. Okay. Oh! A keepsake from Mount Allodial. Exhibits a fragrant disregard for natural law, thus providing light entertainment. Oh! Bye! I accidentally knocked it out. What's this? Singing stands. A so-called singing stands is the sound of countless screeching wheel mites. Keepsake from Ymir Valley. Alright. We got book stuff to do. Oh, wow! Cool, we got a ton of book stuff to do. Do we have any more in one? Because we did the first exile. Okay. Did we do the Mercy Show? Yes, okay. So now on to 2, Living in Exile. In words of Ymir Many-Mane, the Alpha Chief, once I too roamed free. I remember well those days in which I was called Chief. I traveled all the world over on my 4 good paws, and I was well adored. I wanted to grow stronger. Here at last I have. I shall not mince my words. This place shall either shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with old memories. You share the exile's plight. My charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit and to prolong your stay, but only for as long as needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason, but in time, here you can learn to eat, to seek out shelter, and to find a certain beauty in unlikely places. Okay, and that's all we have. So it seems like, oh, for each land there's one. Cool, so we're missing 2 thus far. Forsaken lands, in the words of Molten Melithe, the Wild Witch. Years distilling life essence from many things, which all once writhed under the auspices. This is like the meat thing all over again from Mogeko Castle. Prosciutto. Called it prosciutto the entire time, not knowing its name was prosciutto. Anyways, of their mortality, which we ourselves cut short. In this we have no regrets, for we learned much, and so we think did they. We earned the title Witch, and were forced to flee into the downside. Here we encountered Solium Mur, and soon we gained an understanding of each other. He bade us circumnavigate these lands and catalog our findings. We felt a strong desire to expose the secrets of this land. He wished to yield benefit to those who followed in our wake. Indulge us both, then. Celestial landmarks, in the words of Lou Scolorian, 100 Minds, a scholar. Do you feel kinship with the stars? You owe your everything to them, perhaps one day even your freedom. I chased the stars across the river of my genealogy until they led me here. I demanded they explain to me the paradox of knowledge, for how is it that something can be shared but still contained within ourselves in its entirety? The stars did not respond but sent me on a quest. I sought the 9 landmarks, which they revealed to me, so that someday I would reveal their mysteries to you. These landmarks, emissaries of the stars, are 9 lenses through which we see the land and see ourselves in a new light. Oh, was there another page? Oh, there was. Oh, there was a Ymir Valley I missed too. In the words of Molten Melithe, the Wild Witch, the downside prairie first appears serene. It is not. The soil there accommodates only the region's brutish native vines and overbrush. The most likely food source proved poisonous. Thus we journeyed further north. The climate there grew fouler to my senses, though the Kur Ymir found it amenable. The sprawling valley, pocked with long evaporated lakes, gave evidence to the monstrosities which roamed this land. We found the region's western edge to be more pleasant on the whole. Therein we found sources of fresh waters, whereas over to the east we found the edge of the land's most hideous decay. Okay. Mount Alodile. Gaining the summit of the sacred... of the sacred Mount Alodile involved no small... Hey, how you doing? Involved no small amount of sacrifice and sorcery in varying proportion. The mountain's energies were palpable, the sensation that we felt indescribable. The lands we stood upon were closer to the stars than to the world we knew. It was upon this highest point in all the downside that we first made efforts to concoct this tome, which you now read. It was there that we were stricken with the vision of the cycle of the rites and felt together for the first, a sense of freedom unlike we experienced before. But this is a subject which our comrade shall illuminate in greater detail. Okay. So the Book of Rites, in the words of Lou Scolorian, 100 Minds, a scholar, much can be said about the Sisters of the Ark, whom we banished, or the Arch, who we banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. So, sorry, Opal's just killing him. You kill it! You kill it! She's getting wiped twice. Suffice it that the details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters in the book became inseparable. Not unlike the stars, their light and the infinite darkness engulfs them. Oh, it's just the banishment. Okay, I was like, did they make this book out of them? No, it's just the banishment. The stars communicate to us and you in turn. The words within this book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights, these are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Arch within their prison here, give them our thanks. Rude. 9 triumvirates, in the words of Ha'ab the Swallow, the Cursed. At first I found it much too difficult to read, much less to write, even to grasp the quill. But the Horned One, Myrrh, implored me. He said this is the greatest gift that he could give me in return. In return for what, I asked. In return for his life, he said. But I did not save your life, I said. You did, he said. We fight about this still. Myrrh is stubborn more than I. Now herein, and by his leave, I chronicle the 9 triumvirates, for I am of this land, unlike the rest who wish to leave. We knew not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus did we organize those striving for the chances into 9 sets of 3. Oh, that's it for that one. Okay. On Commonwealth, in the words of Triesta Tithys? I don't know, the Blessed Born. We, the 8, assembled here together in the downside, and we gave our freedom so that you may yet have yours. It is an exchange we have not lightly made. It is my charge to ensure that you, should you regain your freedom, first off recognize its qualities and also use it wisely. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. My own wings, I once thought they could take me anywhere, and then they took me here, where I am bound. It is your charge to be free and not to make the same mistakes. Spring from here and learn from what we did and build a new and great society, a free society, with wings spread wide for everyone. Okay. That's all the book has to say. Beyond her crystal. Hello, request scribe trial. Just name the victim and I shall be more than pleased to make him or her suffer for it, but why don't you use them? Oh, Dractariel's not in my lineup anymore. Aw. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials per day. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there is more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. Soon day arrives in heat of the summons. The scribes! I think that if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me. Uh-oh. What is Days gonna do? Okay, 160. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has... Hello! Welcome! Sorry, Opal came to join me. Hello. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is you answer to me here. Wow, okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm, now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something, and I would see you prove it without the benefit of anyone save for your reader. Okay, are you out there to help me with this reader? Yep. Alright, sorry, I can't pet you anymore, honey. I gotta write. Oh! Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, they only do 15. Oh! Oh, okay. I thought I died there. That was dumb of me. I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Okay, this might be the second one we lose. Yep. Oh, what the fuck? Yep. Okay, come on. Oh! What the fuck? Oh, we... Oh, Oh, okay. Oh, what the fuck happened there? I didn't even see him! Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we cancel each other out, though. Oh! Yeah. Oh, we're still alive. Although one more will kill us. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, damn. Hey, the faithful drifter using the stowaway deal 2005 Pyre damage. I can't believe we did that on first try. Okay, how did I do? I must admit that you did better than I expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order to you and also to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Woo! So now we got Day's thing. Which is awesome. Did I imagine all that, reader? Because I hope I didn't. Wow, what is it that you have there? A. After Day casts her aura, it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces. Oh, hell yeah. Let's equip that. What's this? Oh. Oh. You get her thing back. That makes me kind of sad. Okay. Alright, let's go. Explore Lixland. You take some of the afternoon to survey the area with Sir Gilman. You observe many curs off in the distance, driven half wild from the heat. Alas, that this knight's four-legged friends do suffer so in these environs. There is nothing you can do for the creatures. The sight of them makes you all too eager to return to the wig and immerse yourself in your vocations. Okay. Let's mentor companion. Let's see, who's the lowest? Okay, Sir Gilman's the lowest. This knight shall be your eager protege. Sir Gilman gains a somewhat stronger grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb through strength of will and trust in winds triumvirate than through dexterity alone. He nods in understanding. Good. And now he unlocked his thing. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. Okay, what's your thing? For 10 seconds after banishing an adversary, Sir Gilman deals an additional 10. After using his slash, Sir Gilman instantly recovers all of his stamina. After Sir Gilman banishes one of his banished allies shall be... Hell yeah, we're doing that one. When this glorious knight grasps the orb, his instincts then take hold, spurring him to greater feats of glory. That's good. Alright. Continue the journey. To the Cairn of Ha'ab. You're to conduct the rites. Here, okay. Page reveal, page reveal. Okay, cool. Oh, hello, Sir Gilman. You got fire in your eye. Sir Gilman is fuming in anger over something, so much so that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway. Exile is too light a sentence for this night! He notices you then and seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outbursts did not just transpire. Oh, greetings to you, noble Master Eater. What brings you to this night this afternoon? Sir Gilman is attempting to make small talk. Ask him if everything's alright, tell him to calm down. Ask him if he's alright. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman perhaps could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then... Master Reader, this knight cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this knight's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here then are the troubles you requested. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This night stood there on the front lines whilst the high-wing remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We have the Sea Dominion. We require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there that eve. One by one, then two by two, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them. Shrieking with laughter all the while, this night he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met when you first met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge, if not the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held at least a while longer. But instead we were routed, rendered spineless both in form and deed. Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this knight, why, he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence to the downside. And, as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met the Pyre hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal. In Sir Deluge, they thought he could provide it, the leadership they sought, and his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you in the Night Wings, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day not merely by coincidence. Perhaps under King Ors yet has plans in store. Who the fuck is this? Oh, one of the 8 scribes. Has plans in store in which this knight may play a part. This night he clings, however vainly, to that hope. He slithers away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him be for now. You sense he feels relieved at having shared all this. Alright then. The fuck is this? Oh, roster bio updated. Oh, it's a keepsake. The xylobones. Okay. We got some manuscript stuff. Or not manuscript, but script stuff. Okay, we got a page in here. The Cairn of Ha'ab, in the words of Lou Scolorian, 100 Minds Scholar. How ironic that the shattered remnants of the Bone Titan Shack's 6 shoulders, which once stood vigilant over the archway into the flagging hands, remains now as forbidding as when that horrid monster still possessed a natural life. After Lil Ha'ab dispatched the Bone Titan in a feat of ingenuity, Shack's pieces fell onto the valley floor, forming a set of standing stones, which Ha'ab marked. Further, traces of the Titan's glacial blood coagulated into perfect frozen drops which still shimmer in the darkness. Six Shoulders seems to start reanimating when the stars above him dance a certain way. Paint the sigil then in the shining light. The Book of Rites. Oh. Oh, I just missed reading a page, apparently. Yeah, I just absolutely missed reading a page. Okay, didn't I have another page to read? Thought I had another page. Maybe I didn't. Because I thought 2 pages popped up. Guess it was only the one. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the shop. Hey you guys, where's your friend? You know, the big one with the horns, like frowning, stuff like that. Something happened there or what? Heard a crazy story, she just flew on Albier or something. Anyways. Alright, let's put you down here. Unlearn any masteries. Choose again. +2, +1. I'm flinging the orb. Okay, let's do these. Yeah, I'll keep the rest for now. Let's upgrade you. Oh, let's actually upgrade Days, because she just got hers. Oh, can I not? Oh, because it's already ranked 20. Oh, okay. I don't know why. Oh, because she is connected with the scribes. That's why she can get rank 20. Alright. Commence the rites. Here among the dusty waves of the Cairn of Ha'ab, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the accusers. Then the little imp Tizo flares up to you. Tizo cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Lendel. Tizo seems to be indicating that Lendel has a personal vendetta against him. But before he can explain anything further, the stars begin to call to you. So does that mean we have to do Tizo? I know we're doing Sir Gilman. Because he has +1 hope. I guess we'll see what the game says.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we?
Yep.
Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough.
Hopefully. I mean, I got 8 or 7 of these to do.
Here shall be the accusers.
Ah.
Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met.
They're probably gonna be tougher to beat now.
Who exactly shall oppose them?
That is the question. Your companions are assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there is still no sign of your adversaries, the accusers. The little imp Tizo screeches something, cautioning you all to stay alert. But then, someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs out his mask. Aha! Caught out, you miserable beast. I knew it. After all this time, I knew that you were still among their ranks. Tizo is angry to have stumbled into an apparent trap laid for him by Lendel. Silence, friend. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evil shall be ended here and now. Oh! Did I use Tizo in this fight? Shit. Here and now, and you Nightwing shall not deny me thus again. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Ha'ab the Swallow. Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Tizo whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lendel in the past, Lendel evidently has not let it go. Weird. Come, accusers, let us make clear of these fools that we are stronger now than ever. You sense Lendel speaks the truth, the accusers are more capable than before. Each time you face a triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Don't underestimate them.
Who shall conduct the rite?
Oh! Okay, so this shows... Oh shit, automatically gains 35? What the fuck? bearer has... The adversary's bearer deals more bonus damage plus 6. Okay. So essentially we just gotta get their shit done right away. Okay.
Sir Gilman.
Do headwind. And we'll dupe him with the...
It is done.
Don't even worry about that one there, Tease. We'll shut him up real soon. Nightwings! The wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him, or any of you. Okay, here we go.
Commence. Didn't see it coming.
Oh, shit.
Gilman caught out. Your adversary's Pyre is the first to falter. Edwin doused the adversary's flames. It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead. Bask in the purifying flame. Magnificent!
Awesome. Oh, he only does 15 damage, though. That's not great.
Splendid.
Edwin didn't even...
A mere attempt. Resplendent.
Hear me, accusers. We stop them here and now. We'll see.
Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech. Though talk means nothing in the right.
And it is done.
Boom. That was easy.
Once again prevail? Their hapless adversaries stood no chance. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Tizo is very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? The infernal imp! It is a monster in disguise, a fiend! Come forth to torment me until the day I die. Lendl storms off in a fit of anger. Tizo reappears once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. What Lendl said before, if Tizo truly is a descendant of Ha-Ob the Swallow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Hey!
Honor is elusive, O Sir Gilman.
So grateful to this knight for such a glorious occasion that he is giving strong consideration to performing here and now the forbidden dance of the Sea Dominion. Alright, let's see. After using Slash Stroke, Gilman can use it again to instantly return to his previous position. So if Gilman and all his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. That's good too. Cool.
Until the stars align.
Oh, checking the Black Wagon from time to time to find new souvenirs. Cool. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles secured victory over the accusers and find Volfred waiting for you there. Well done back there, my kin. You were serving your companions well. Now then, I have something that I wish to share with you, if you have a moment. We have discussed the plan, of which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress toward the goal of it. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Alright. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars, but... Where once you saw but one. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribes, who can say? I too once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence which triumvirate to we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Henceforth, you may use the planner, an object that shows the relative standings between the 9 triumvirates in the rites. Whichever triumvirate carries the most favor shall confront the Nightwings for a chance of freedom. To see your current progress, look upon it now. Using Volfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Volfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or anytime in the Black Wagon or while searching the stars. Okay. Oh, okay. Victories and defeats, 9-0. Nightwings. Favor. The Nightwing shall always be favored in the eyes of the 8 scribes. Okay. Okay, so the least favored are the Tempers. Oh, shit, yeah, because they fucking lost. Okay. So it seems like the Fate... Oh, it's those guys. Have the most standing. Rights till next liberation. Liberations conducted. Additional exiles required. Number of additional exiles required to join the Nightwing and fulfill a key aspect of the plan. Number of times you have conducted the rites against your adversaries. How many exiles. Probability of success. Volfred's current best estimations that the revolution brewing of the Commonwealth shall succeed. Okay. So we're at 27. Okay, so Jade, the Withdrawn, and the Essence. So we want to go with the lowest. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's the Withdrawn, the Essence, Withdrawn, Essence, and Dissidence. Oh, we want the Dissidence then. Because they have the least favor. We're gonna be butting heads against old Barker again, are we, chum? Guess it helps to know ahead of time so I can brush up on my groveling. He then shares with you holy shit. He then shares with you what his knows of your next opponent. Barker Ashpaws, a volatile cur whose pack, the Dissidents, conduct the rites more so for thrill than freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took to the culture of the Commonwealth and often ran afoul of the law for various acts of boorishness or vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter. And the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished the hunt more than anything and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. One particularly raucous evening, Barker was caught relieving himself on the foot of the statue of the Archjustice Androbles the Fourth, I think. The Grand Judge who, in 617 AS, issued a decree prohibiting literacy in answer to growing unrest. Those who violate the law of the Commonwealth face sentencing by the appointed Archjustice, and that was the end of his citizenship. And the downside, it seems he caught the notice of the Dissidents, who in turn must have observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He is now the best of them. Barker's reputation grew among the exile curs of the Ymir Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. Not long after they flushed me down, I was just trying to make ends meet and made a deal with him. In hindsight, let's just say it was a bad idea. He can make my life go real sour if he wants. Anyway, I better go pass out. We got a long few days ahead. You wish Haruki a restful evening in turn. It is too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on. Ah, page revealed the accusers. Hello, Tizo. Tizo has seemed somewhat less cheerful since his run-in with Lendl and the accusers. He approaches you, wanting for you to hear him out. Tizo seems unhappy about something Lendl said to him. Tizo understands full well why Lendl is angry with him. While Tizo does not like Lendl as a person, he recognizes nonetheless that he denied his freedom. It was a liberation right. He did what he felt necessary. He wanted to help his friend go free. Nonetheless, he still feels a certain guilt and regrets that the rites force exiles into such situations. He falls silent for a while. Whether the 8 scribes ever intended for imps such as he to participate in the rites firsthand is difficult to know for certain, then. Tizo is grateful for you for listening. He knows the scribes created the rites with good intentions. He promises to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. He bounds up into the rafters with some of the other drive imps. Regardless of whether he truly is a descendant of Ha'ab the Swallow, surely the scribes would have been proud of him. Aww. Oh. Oh, that's the planner. Okay, cool. Alright. Is this the new one? No. This is the new one. Oh no, I guess this is the new page. The accusers, in the words of Ha'ab the Swallow the Accursed, the accusers formed under Goliathan. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, steadfastness. Goliathanian, sorry. He says that the accusers take their name from one of the most accomplished legions from his former military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represented the stoutest-hearted people of the Empire who held true to Mur and Goliathanian to the end. The golden colors of their raiments are reminiscent of their old shining armor in his claims. Ever shall they seek out those with the truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Interesting. Huh. Alright, with that, I think that's going to be it for today. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Pyre, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and click the notification icon to know whenever I go live. If you like the video, please give a like. And if you can, donate. It helps keep the light I have running. So if you want to do that, you can scroll to the top of live chat. Nightbot's got you there with the link. Hello, how are you doing? I'm just wrapping up today. And if you are also looking for the donation link, you can go to my channel page and it'll be there. So thank you all so much for watching. Love you as always. See you next time.